Hello friends, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to my channel Farah Feeds, and I hope you all are doing good. Very sorry for being so late friends, because we had family gatherings and family weddings, so many things happened, and of course sick here and there. So with all that I was quite busy, so it's good to catch up with you back again. So I'm just showing you a glimpse of one of my Dawat video for my cousin and family, in fact. So to begin with the recipe, what I'm basically doing is mango custard pudding. After my cheesecake, I wanted something light, so I thought maybe I will make a pudding with the mangoes. And of course, for that, I have boiled my milk and then adding in the mango puree. I used about two sweet mangoes. So all that you need to do is to be patient enough, keep stirring it constantly so that you don't get any lumps. And of course, wait until you get a very smooth texture out of it. And yes, I need to tell you, of course, every family has this positive vibe when your relatives or cousins arrive from overseas, and if you get to meet them after a very long time. And I'm sure there will be so many stories to share over the 3 years, good stories, bad stories, happy things, unhappy things, so many things that you will get to share with them. And of course, when it's a family gathering after many years, it gives you so much of happiness. It was a pure bliss for me, in fact. And every family have their own challenges, and yeah, I think everyone, yeah, we don't tell it publicly, but of course every family have their own challenges. And yeah, so I also had an opportunity to discuss so many things, and I felt so good, so happy, in fact. So getting so much of positivity after so much of negative feeling and all that. So the next ingredient that I added was just the custard mix, the vanilla custard mix, because the combination of mango and vanilla is the ultimate combination that I would say. So I would love to integrate these two combination. So again, I have stirred it constantly to get the perfect texture, and then adding in sugar, white sugar, of course. And this will automatically caramelize and saturate along with the custard mix. I call this as mango custard pudding because I'm going to add gelatin. The moment you add gelatin, you will get the pudding kind of texture. So that's the texture I indeed wanted to. And this has to be refrigerated for a little longer time, not like your other pudding. At least for one whole night, possibly. Like if you're doing it in the nighttime and going to leave it in the fridge, I think the next day it would have set perfectly. So that's the kind of time you need when you are making custard puddings especially. So this turned out to be perfect, in fact, after I refrigerated overnight, and the texture was absolutely the perfect way I wanted to. So finally my gelatin mix was in, and then again give a mix, and it's all going to be ready in a few minutes. And yeah, we also had a family wedding, and that was also another happy occasion. After a long time, we had an opportunity to attend our family wedding after the pandemic and everything. So alhamdulillah. So I'm just going to pour the pudding, mango pudding mix into my mini cups. So I have organized it. It's all done. So this is just going to go into the refrigerator. So we will wait until it sets to perfection. Well, moving on to the next recipe, I plan to prepare a tropical chickpea salad, which we love. It's our all-time favorite, and any guests coming home, they love it thoroughly. So I didn't want to miss this recipe for my cousin, in fact. So she loved it though. So that was my mayo, and then I'm adding in chili flakes to give the perfect tinge, the spice tinge to the salad, and then goes in the Italian seasoning herbs. And then it would be oregano, of course. Yes, and I have also finely chopped cashew nuts and kept it aside for the final garnishing and all that. So yeah, give a quick mix: the mayo, chili flakes, Italian herbs, and oregano. So once this is done, well, next I'm adding in the pineapple syrup. So I usually save this pineapple syrup usually when it comes from the can, and then I'm adding in a dash of salt, because this syrup will make wonders to your salad recipes. Maybe if you are not using the entire portion of the syrup, you can save a little bit of them to give the savory tinge to your salads, in fact. So yes, we are adding in our mix to the chickpeas. Yeah, the chickpeas, of course, I have added salt, boiled it, drained the water completely, and I have kept it dry. So it has to be perfectly dry before we prepare the salad. And then goes in our chopped pineapple, chopped cashew nuts, And yes, give a combined mix and it's ready. Then finally for garnishing, I'm using the coriander to give you the refreshing. And of course, when you eat it, you feel so cool, refreshing, and it feels like you're rejuvenating your diet. And yes, of course, I'm topping up with a little honey. Our tropical chickpea salad is ready. And I must tell you that this is our favorite and it was yummy too. Moving on to the next recipe, well, I was preparing mutton pepper masala. To save time, what I did was I boiled the mutton with cardamom, cinnamon, cloves, and turmeric and kept it aside in the morning because I was busy doing the other recipes, working on the other recipes. So I pressure cooked the mutton and kept it aside. So this was very easy for me to move ahead with my recipe. So what I have added basically was fennel, followed by dry red chili, curry leaves. So wait until you get the aroma out of the ingredients that we have added. And then I'm adding in about two medium-sized onions finely chopped, and of course stir fry the onions until a little translucent. You don't need to over fry them. So yeah, it was a pleasure to cook for my family, in fact. And yeah, I'm just enjoying this whole phase of this month with relatives, cousins, friends, everyone, in fact. And yeah, as I was telling you earlier, to the social media, we only take the good things forward. We do not really have the guts, the courage to share our, difficulties or problems or challenges that we might be going through. I think it's common amongst everyone, right? So that's a feeling I have. I don't know. Well, how about for others? So that was about one big tomato sliced, which I have added, and then I have added about 2 spoonful of ginger garlic paste. So of course, stir fry all the ingredients together, the finely chopped onions and then the sliced tomatoes along with the rest of the ingredients. Just give a quick stir until all the ingredients are sorted well. And then moving ahead, I'm just adding in 1 spoon of salt, and of course salt is definitely up to your requirement. I wouldn't recommend any quantity of salt because it's up to every individual. So at this stage, when you add the salt, of course, the tomatoes will cook faster. So I'm adding in the mutton stock, which I boiled this morning. And the mutton has been pressure cooked so well. It was so soft and tender. So yeah, so the first thing is I'm adding and working on the stock. And stir, let all the ingredients infuse with the mutton stock. And then we will proceed with adding in our masalas. So we will wait until then. And yeah, well, do post your comments, friends, like how are you all feeling, and are you all also busy with weddings or anything like that? So that was about 2 spoonful of the Sakti mutton masala powder, followed by 1 spoon of cumin powder and then 1 spoon of coriander powder. So again, yeah, give it a toss. Let all the masala mix saturate well with the stock, with the mutton stock. So yes, friends, I would love to hear your comments. Just to comment, like, because I heard that it's wedding season everywhere. So if you are also attending any family occasions and weddings and gatherings, and how it feels to meet your cousins who are not staying here, who are abroad. So just post your comments and what you've been doing along with them, and what kind of agenda and plans and all that. Yeah, that'll be more interesting to hear from you if you could post it. So yeah, we are adding in our mutton. So it's a pre-cooked mutton, so we really don't need to work on it so much. I'm just adding the pepper finally, because we call this as pepper mutton masala. So finally the peppery tinge to the masala. So yes, I think our pepper mutton masala is almost done, and we will finish off this recipe and then move on to the next. Great, we are done with the recipe. So yeah, when it comes to dawat, it's back to back. We really need to be very quick and very fast in making our recipes. So I think it was in a rush. I woke up in the morning and started doing one by one, and then it kept me going. And alhamdulillah, I managed to finish everything on time. Nothing was delayed. And I also prepared chicken kofta gravy, which I did not manage to, show you because I was running short of time. So I did not manage to take the video, but I just show you a glimpse of my chicken kofta gravy as well. So perfect, friends. I think finally I'm adding in just 1 spoon of the fennel powder. And our final touch to the recipe, finely chopped coriander leaves as usual. So toss it and it's all done. Perfect. So now you get to see my chicken kofta gravy. It's all done and it was absolutely yummy. Of course, finally I'm just adding a little bit of coconut milk to it. And yeah, my next recipe was also done and completed. So while the koftas were finely cooked, it was very tender and soft, soaked in the curry. The curry was in perfect texture and flavor. And finally, when you add the coconut milk, it completes and gives you the ideal flavor that you're looking at from a kofta gravy. It was so rich and so satisfying, in fact. And of course, my family loves the kofta gravy. So of course, we need our coriander to garnish it. So let the freshness of the coriander infuse well with the kofta gravy. So I'm also done with my next recipe, but unfortunately I did not manage to show you. But well, I will provide you the link of my chicken kofta gravy recipe. Well, you can just go and check it out because I have done it previously and posted in my channel as well. I will provide you the link in the description box for you to check the recipe. So yeah, this is done. And well, I need to show you my custard pudding. Yes, my mango custard pudding is also done. And meantime, I just had a little bit of time to do the presentation and show you a glimpse of it. So there goes my mango custard pudding. It was absolutely mango-licious as usual. Yeah, it was so filling and very delicious. And especially when you eat it cold and when it is set to perfection. So yes, our dawat platter is put up on the table already. We have our ghee rice served with mutton, pepper, masala. And then we have our boiled egg masala. And of course, our yummy-licious chicken kofta gravy, the rich gravy. And then, well, I need to show you our tropical chickpea salad. Quite refreshing as well. So that was all for our dawat menu for lunch. So thank you very much for watching my video, friends. Do give a thumbs up if you like my video, and well, if you have not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also share my channel link with your family and friends. And this is Farah Feed signing off for today until I see you in my next interesting video.